Hey there, we are the Babes That Wander.
I'm Aisha.
Greta.
Elise.
Megan.
Jessica.
Together, we are a diverse group of women
With a shared love of travel.
Follow along as we explore the world. One amazing destination at a time.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Now come along with us on day 3 of our Virgin Voyages cruise as we explore Costa Maya, Mexico. Must go find coffee. This is good. Coffee. Before setting out to explore Costa Maya for the day, Aisha and I decided to take advantage of the empty pool area and get a little bit of quiet serenity and relaxation in before a day of adventures. Good morning from Costa Maya, Mexico. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are in Costa Maya, Mexico.
We are about to actually go on an excursion to the Chochobben, I think I'm pronouncing it right, ruins.
It's a 4-hour excursion that takes you to the Mayan ruins, which are the closest ones to the port.
There are multiple ruins options for Costa Maya. We decided to go with the ones just for the one's ruins because we're going to come back and actually explore the port area. Note, when you are coming in from the cruise is to make sure you get off early because it is a hike down the port to check in for any tours you may be doing, or just get to the little market that's around here. But there's a lot going on. There's multiple people checking in for different excursions. So we're about to head and learn some history at the Mayan ruins.
So if you're curious about this excursion and what it entails, just follow along and make sure after you watch this video to check out my other Virgin Voyages videos, which I will have linked all in the description box. Let's do it, guys. I gotta get on this bus. I think they might leave without me. Have fun, guys.
See you later.
Where are you guys going?
We're kayak and biking.
Oh, have fun.
Catch you later.
Okay. After a brief little check-in, we got on our bus to head out on our trek to the Chochobben Mayan ruins. We're on the bus. We made it in time. What happened to my voice just then? What is this form?
Your waiver for liability and release agreement.
Oh. We're signing our life away. They're like, if anything happens, that's on you. As a heavy iPhone user, I was relieved to see that there were plugs on board. Amazing.
Welcome to this expedition, my friends. Just to make sure we all are going just to the ruins. And that's it. Yes, 4 hours tour. I'd like to introduce you to the staff, which we are to have Alexis right here. So can you give it up? Yay! Well, Alexis right here has the most important job. Sorry. I'm okay. It has the most important job today, that is take us there and bring us back.
The drive to the Chochobben Ruins is 1 hour, one way. And once you get out of the main port area, it starts to get pretty deserted. I was curious to see what the surrounding area looked like, to see if maybe you could sort of do your own thing when you come into port here. And I really got the vibe that you either stay in the port or you go on a shore thing. The cool thing was our tour guide gave us a lot of history of the Chochobben ruins and the Mayan people on the drive out, so we could be really better prepared for our upcoming tour.
Just with a big difference that in the conquer they will also destroy your culture from the roots, you know?
Alright, we're on the shuttle. I think we've been on here for like 30 minutes so far. Been hearing all about the history of the Mayan civilization from our awesome tour guide who is hilarious. I've been cracking up, so hopefully we don't get totally rained on because we've been going in and out of the rain. Cross your fingers for us because I did not wear the right outfit or bring an umbrella. Don't be like me, guys. Check the weather before you go on your excursion. If there's a chance of rain, bring a little small umbrella with you just to be safe. Got our copyright pass. If you're going to take video here, you have to go to their ticket office. It costs $4 in order to be able to take video. You can take as many pictures as you want, but if you're going to take video, you better get this or else they might make you delete all your footage. So do that. Before we set off on our tour, we kind of held off for the little rain shower to stop and sort of shopped through the little souvenir shop they have here. You can find some really beautiful things to take home with you. A lot of them are handmade. Just make sure that you bring cash because I believe most of the vendors only take cash and they do take US dollars. So just a note there, you don't have to have pesos on you. Pray for me that it doesn't start downpouring. It was just raining 2 seconds ago and now it's not. I'm wearing a white dress.
So wherever you stop, Ladies, especially if you just have sandals or open shoes, wherever you stop, take a look first. Because you may be standing in one of the nests, so watch out over there.
Okay, I think I'm good. So, fun fact, in 1942, a local Mayan found the unexcavated ruins and decided to settle his family amongst the ruin mounds. He planted crops and farmed the land and lived with these ruin mounds right in his backyard.
So welcome to this place, guys. So if we start from the very beginning, so when the nomads turned into the sedentarism in this area was around the 1200 BC, more or less. We have lakes, like 5 of them, and wetlands around us. So if you have water, you have life, right? So that's why they made the settlers here. So they were living in communities, just made of huts.
The weather was definitely a challenge for us that day. It felt like it was raining and then pouring every couple of minutes, and then the sun would just come out. So just make sure you're prepared. Look at the weather report before you get off the ship and pack and dress accordingly.
You listen this, you know that it's the time.
What is that noise? Oh my
Yeah,
god.
monkey.
There's monkeys over there. Yeah, now it's pouring again. And we're just standing here waiting for it to hopefully stop. Because my outfit's definitely not what you want to wear when it's
Rain.
pouring rain. The forecast said it was going to be sunny today, so whoops.
And it's called K-pop tree or ceiba. It's the Mayan tree of life, you know? It absorbs a lot of water, so if you go there and knock, it sounds like it is hollow because the wood inside is very soft. So it's one snake that is connecting the upper world with the branches, our world with the trunk, and of course the underworld with the roots.
This rain is not it.
No, not at all.
Why is this happening?
I mean, they said it would be worse tomorrow, so.
It's getting worse again.
Come on a little bit closer so the other group can pass. Don't worry, you're gonna get wet anyway. So indeed, it's just to protect itself against the snakes, especially when it's young. The younger it is, the more thorn that it's going to have. But for the ancient Mayas, this one represents lost souls from people who died, but they didn't accept or they didn't realize that they died. So.
Of course, it was so interesting to learn about the history of the ruins, but it was also really fascinating to learn about the plants and wildlife that are indigenous to this area.
This way is going to grow, and then the leaves are going to cap the air and the sun, the energy, and in this way it's going to survive. But at the end, this one is going to become a little bit stronger. It's going to love the other one that much that it's going to embrace it until it strangulates the other one to death. And at the end, it's going to die.
Just finished reading. You got a windshield wiper off your sunglasses so that I can see again now that it's bright and sunny.
Throughout the guided walking tour, you'll see several different ruin sites, and I would say it's a pretty easy tour. It's not very strenuous walking wise, and you can actually go up on some of the ruins to a certain point. There's a little rope where it marks that you have to stay behind. It's really interesting and cool to get to see these ancient ruins so up close.
But all the archaeologists have different answers, so that's the thing. So here some say that they were houses, some say workshops, some say offices. Nobody really knows. And nobody really cares right now, right? But what they are sure about, as you see, is like they were flat platforms of rocks. All this to avoid the flooding, because if you realize we're a little bit lower here, you know, with huts in the top. That's why we have the staircases or bleachers as well. Those ones were to just reach the top, right? So as they had huts, so the first thing is okay, so they were houses for sure, you know. But some say yes, some say no. One guy say this is the very last part of construction in this part of Chochobben. Is when they were already declining, you know, they were already like going down. So look, this is the main structure. So we can climb this part. We will find a couple of structures in the top, but we cannot climb those. This is just to...
Okay, I know I just said the tour wasn't that strenuous. This part definitely was. There are some stairs that are a little tough, but they do give you some easier ways around these if it's a little bit too steep for you. Yes. So cool. If you're lucky, you might even get to see some monkeys in the trees above you. Definitely keep a lookout for them because they are so cute. Going down now. Okay. Not too bad. Just a little steep.
Look, everybody. Just to end this part, more monkeys.
The humidity has done its worst to my hair, so there's that. I would recommend the bus ride here is fun, like entertaining, because the tour guide will give you a lot of history about what you're about to see, about the Mayans on the way, but on the way back, he is done. So I would recommend bringing a book or possibly downloading maybe something on Netflix on your phone, or just having something downloaded, a book, an audiobook, a podcast, because it's an hour ride back and it's kind of chill. So just a little tip if you don't want to be bored for the hour ride back.
Our tour bus dropped us back off where they picked us up in the port, so we decided to walk around and explore the area for a bit.
So we just got done with our excursion. Now we're here in the port here in Costa Maya. It kind of feels like Disneyland a little bit. It's very touristy. It's definitely not authentic, but kind of to be expected when you go to a cruise ship port most of the time. So don't expect like an authentic Mexico experience, but they do have a lot of great little bars, some fun shopping if you want to get some souvenirs. They have a big like lagoon pool if you wanted to bring your swimsuit off the ship and go hang out at their pool rather than the smaller pool that's on the Virgin Voyages ship. So still some fun things to do here, but I would definitely recommend to do a excursion here, because otherwise there's not a whole lot around, and once you leave this little port area, you're basically in the middle of nowhere, as you guys saw earlier when we were driving to the ruins. Isha and I have had a little outfit change.
Yes, we're here.
Wardrobe change, because we are at the little cute Fruitera shop. We're gonna get a fun drink and shoot a couple pictures here. This is definitely a really cute Instagrammable spot here in the port if you are into that kind of thing, to grab yourself a fun drink and take a picture on the swings. And then we're just gonna walk around for a little bit and head back on the ship. People are staring at me because I look crazy with my camera.
Live your best life. That's just what we're here doing.
That's true.
You're about to get a coconut drink. That's where I'm living my best life.
Yes. And look, the sun's coming out.
Sun's been out.
No, but it's really coming out.
We had like a hour where there was flash rain at the ruins. Stopped. Then it got really hot. Always
Really
bring water.
hot.
Bring water, or you will probably pass out. But now the sun's out. We're hydrated, and now we're drinking alcohol.
Yeah. So now we need to be. Now we're dehydrated.
Right. So we're just canceling it all out.
If you come in here in like the summer months, it's gonna be even hotter. This is January. I can't even imagine coming on a cruise here in the summer. So if you are coming in the summer, just be well prepared.
This Fruitera was super cute. We loved the swings, and if you want a really delicious and refreshing cocktail, I just suggest getting rum and fresh coconut water. It is the best, and I think it's my new favorite summer drink. If you're interested in a bit of a deal when you visit this port, you can actually buy a port pass to Costa Maya. This includes 3 drinks from the Bar del Arbol, use of the port facilities, and admission to the Museum of Tequila, Cacao, and the Aviary, which is this really awesome bird sanctuary that you can tour in Costa Maya. The pass is roughly $47 per person, and it's a pretty good deal considering the fact that just admission to the Aviarius alone is $14 per person. Aisha and I opted not to check it out, but the port pass could be a great idea if you want to just stay in the port and experience it and chill.
That calendar is, until today, more accurate than the one we use now.
Oh my God, where is he going?
The reason for this ritual was mainly to please their gods and invoke fertility upon the community so they would have good rain and corn crops. Once they descend, they make 52 laps.
You've not
Each flyer
paid me
makes
enough
13
money
laps.
to
In
climb up
total,
that high
it
with
sums up
nothing
the
clipping me
52
in.
weeks of the solar
No
cycle.
way. No how. Oh.
So please let's give them a big round of applause to support and motivate the flyers. Originally, the flyers' outfit were costumes elaborated with bird feathers. Due to the conquest, the attire has been changing because of the Spanish influence. The white outfit is a combination of the colors represented in nature. The sunlight rays, the meadow flowers, the rainbow, the moon. UNESCO declared the ritual ceremony of the Chochobben flyers as intangible cultural heritage of humanity.
That trolley would have been nice earlier.
Yep. We were trying to rush off to get the excursion in time.
We're
Now
just
we're walking down the whole
hoofing it.
here. Other than seeing the ruins, you can also go on an excursion and go snorkeling in the local area. Just sign up whether you're on the cruise or coming from elsewhere, and next thing you know, you're searching through the waters of Costa Maya, seeing the sea life and exploring the wonders of the water.
Such a fun day in Costa Maya. The ruins excursion, I think, was just the perfect choice because we got to learn a lot of the history of the area and
It's dinner time. We are all here at the Wake. We're here. And this is sort of their traditional steakhouse restaurant. They have seafood. It's a little bit more upscale, fancy feeling, although you don't have to dress up to come here. But if you love steak, if you love seafood, this is definitely a restaurant to come try. So we're going to show you guys some of the best dishes they have on this menu here, because this is a good one. You definitely have to try it out for dinner, and they also have brunch. So we're going to come back here for brunch later in our voyage.
I'm not buying out shit there. Thanks for the wine. Nice to meet y'all.
Nice to meet y'all. Dinner's over. It's time for a show. So much fun. Duel Reality, one of the must-dos on Virgin Voyages. Make sure that you make a reservation because sometimes it can sell out. You don't want to miss out. I'm Team Blue. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the show. I don't want to give away too much because I want you all to experience it for yourself, but here's a little sneak peek.
From one show to the next. It's time to party. We're
On the pop, lock, and drop it. The diva's coming. I'm ready.
Sailors, and welcome to the Mayan. Please welcome to the stage, the diva.
Every Virgin Voyage, there is a diva, and she puts on a one-queen show in the manor multiple times during the voyage.
You look really excited. Come on up. Hey, what is your name? Greta? Everybody say hi, Greta. Hi, Greta. Where are you from? From Nashville, Tennessee. Actually, all of you look like fashionistas tonight, but I think I have something in my trunk that might pull our looks together, okay? How about these two overly used, never sanitized bullets? When I say go, you're gonna work this runway just like I did, okay? Say hi, Megan. From Atlanta. All right. Tie this around your waist so that coconut is swinging around like a big ball sack. I guess that's how this is going to work. When I say go, you are going to put your hands on your hips. You're going to need a larger sack, sir. Both of you, you're going to need that filler. You're going to put your hands on your hips. You can't use your hands. You're going to thrust. And you're going to pick a ball, and you're going to knock it around the audience this way and that way, and then you're going to come back down the center. The first person to get back to me after you go around wins $25,000 in a Toyota Prius.
Lots of fun audience participation, like Greta is showcasing, as well as Megan here. You can eat with free drinks, and it is always such a fun time.
Go, Megan!
Thank you so much. Give it up for Megan. Thank you so much. Now we're going to need to wash these tights tonight. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, give this video a like for more of our Virgin Voyages adventures and all of our upcoming travel content.